HBAR. Let's go on the daily and look at this chart. Look at this thing. Massive falling wedge and a break. You couldn't ask for really a better setup. This thing looks absolutely fantastic. That's what you want to see. If that was rising, most of the time that means a different story. Usually means a breakdown, right? Maybe 75-80% of the time, a rising wedge breaks down, falling wedges break up, and this thing is broke up beautifully. You can count, you can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and working on the fifth wave here of this first move, right? This is your daily chart. Then you'll probably be looking at an ABC, and then a move up towards our target up here. Okay, we're going to zoom in a little bit closer here and look at some price targets. See where this thing looks like it's heading here. But I got to show you this, guys. Bitcoin dominance finally has started to break down. All right, this is the outer support. Look, right in here, this tiny little move. Right, that's what has caused this. All right, let me put it on a week. All right, because basically it caused this, just that tiny little ball. This is for the week. Okay, these are numbers. Sometimes when this alt season starts going hard, you'll see numbers like this in a day. I mean, I've definitely seen these in 2021. Yeah, it can get absolutely insane. That's when the masses start pouring in, and that's when your bag starts getting super heavy. It's going to be exciting, guys. Like I said, Bitcoin dominance. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go in on a 4-hour. Let me show you here. All right, there's the drop starting. Right down here is your main line. That's the one we want to see break here. Let's go to 12-hour. Now you can see that fall a little bit more. That's about 3%. Okay, we're looking hopefully for something along the lines of this. Let's go out here a little bit further on the daily chart. Once this yellow line breaks, at least down here to 35, possibly down even lower, maybe 27, 28 down here. This is where we're at now, right? So we got a ways to go. This was the last alt season over here in 2021. 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Never did that fifth wave down there. That's crazy. This was inside here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could have been because we're out in a daily. But if we go and put it on a monthly chart, right? Let's go on a monthly and get an idea. What did the last alt seasons, how long did they last roughly? All right, you have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5, right? And then it came down and hit bottom here. Back over here in 2021, these are monthly candles. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one lasted a long time. All right, this one over here, what was this, about 5 months? This one over here was like a year. So it could be a lot of fun for 3, 4 months, 5 months. I don't know. Well, it depends on how fast it comes down, right? That's going to be the big story here. Bitcoin dominance. Right? You got to keep an eye on that. That's the thing. Bitcoin, of course, moving up. Now HBAR, Bitcoin could be doing a pullback here soon too. You're going to have those. That's part of the game, right? Up, down, up, down. As long as it's going further up than down, we're in good shape. Right, now up here, it's at 618 and 702 we're looking for. That once we get up here, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know for sure it'll get up here. Pretty good chance of that happening, right? Now, will it bust through here? Will it, if it gets through 34, 35, then we'll be looking up here, all right? And what if this alt season really gets rolling, smashing it? What's a possibility? A full-blown extension is $1.31. Okay, that's a full-blown extension. Where are we at now? 20 cents. That's 10, 15, 25x. Yeah, 25x, right? But HBAR looking good. And when we zoom in here, like I said, on a daily, that daily RSI right at the top, no bearish divergence in here, got higher highs. Your weekly looks great. You know, in the monthly, I'm sure it just turned up. It hasn't even turned up yet, and it's on its way to turn up. Okay, the monthly chart on each bar. So look at this. Now if we come over here, you know, say we're going off 2021 here. You know, this has done a 2021 retrace. You can see right there it did it. Went up to the 618 here and then rolled over. You know, that's come back in 2021. But you know, we get up through these areas. You know, on this bigger view, you're looking at 90. You know, it could go higher. You know, if it's going off of 2021. You know, you can see full extension up at 231. But like I said, you know, you could. This looks quite possibly, and it looks like it too on a monthly. That this is a 1, 2. You know, working on a third wave here. 3, 4, 5, maybe. Who knows? We'll see how it. We'll see. Let's put a trend-based extension on that once, just for the hell of it, and see what kind of target it gives us. We're going to use closing candles. Closing candles, all right? I'm not using them wicks. Close, pull it down. What's that giving us? $1.14, $1.13, $1.14. If that's what's happening here, okay? The same formation over here too, right? Be almost the same exact thing right here. It looked like a 1, 2, you know, but it wasn't, right? Looks like same thing here, you know. But back here, this ended up being, we're on a monthly. If you go on a weekly, I'm sure you have a 1, 2 down here, 3, 4, and a 5, right? Well, let's go out on a weekly and see if we possibly. I don't see any 1, 2 here, right? Back over here, well, you do have one here, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 up there. But, well, right here, I'm sorry. I apologize about that. Yeah, you could have it right here. Right here. This could be over, because it came right down to the top of it, right over here. You know, could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 up. What kind of target would that be? That would give a, if we have a fifth wave running here. The fifth waves do a 1, 6, 1, 8, right? They come up there. You know, you'd be looking at about 57, and that would give us 5 waves. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We'll see how she plays out. You know, it's looking good though. You know, in the meantime, I would probably expect a short-term correction coming up here, especially you know, the rest of the market. Everything's going to run at different times, right? You're going to have your AI coins running, your gaming coins, you know, all different types running at different times, and sometimes they'll run together. You know, it just all depends here. The 12 hours trying to swing back up. Okay, what you're probably trying to get here is another wave on here, and it already did it. Right here it is, up to about 23. It hit 22.8. You know, could give another shot at it and hit 23, and then do a minor correction in here. You know, minor pullback A, B, C before it starts on its way back up. But we'll leave this on here, see how this plays out. But HBAR looking good. Please hit that like and subscribe. Hey guys, come over and join our Discord. We trade a lot over there, 170 some members in there. $15, get you 10 hours of videos to watch and teach how to start charting. 10 hours, over 20 videos, and a link to the Discord for $15. There's also a link for weeks in the description of the video. If you like to leverage trade, please check them out. I use them every day. All right, so I'll be back with you soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a great night.